and it's free tarot reading live stream tonight at the moment. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da da da. E e a e a e a e da 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 da. Wow, that song is loud. Don't you forget. Mamma mia, movies. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Everybody, mama no, baby no, baby mama no, baba do, baba do. Everybody, da da. Da 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 da. Hi, little Massey, how you doing? Do you got a question to ask or general reading to throw in?
What's that? No, it's bigger. Does the same thing. By the way, off we go. The all-new CM with available.
Yes, general reading. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ba 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 ba. Okay, little Massey. Our first card for your reading is the Page of Wands. This card means they're going to be very excited and daring into your life. Our second card for your reading is the Star. This card means they're going to be very positive and hopeful in a positive major way in your life. And after the last card for your reading is the Five of Wands. This card means you're going to suffer an argument and conflict with someone in your life. So, and that last card, is very bad. So, yeah, I said you shouldn't argue with people. You're welcome, Linda Massey. Welcome to the free tarot live stream. Yes, argue with my brother. Can you tell me when I say in Korea and for how long? Okay, sure. I'll do that reading. Four, five, six, 8, 9, 10. I assume it's South Korea or North Korea. I hope. Oh, alright, so. Okay, our first card for reading is the Eight of Wands. This card means that you're going to be staying South Korea for a very short time, about by a few weeks or a month or so. Our second card for reading is the Ace of Wands. This card means that this is the beginning of energy and enthusiasm when you try to go and stay to South Korea. And the last card for reading is the Page of Pentacles. This card means they're going to learn new things by educating yourself, by trying to learn to say, "Hi, Auntie Mara, how you doing?" By learning something new and original in your life. So I think that you might going to say by probably like a few weeks, like 3 weeks to a month, or even 2 months if you really enjoyed South Korea so much. Hey, the Holy Toasto, how you doing? Yeah, I just watched Andy, Crybaby Andy's whole video, and I made a video on that. Congrats on triggering Andy again. I know, right? I'm so good by triggering people. Ah, wow. Oh my gosh. So, does anyone else have a question to ask or general reading to throw in? Da, 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 da. Am I going to apply for a job in South Korea so I'll get in? Let's see what the card says. Okay, and okay. Our first card for reading is Hi Shabab Masha. Thank you. Do it on 80 ho. I'll do that next. Okay, our first card for reading is the Page of Cups. This card means they're going to be very emotional and happy getting a job on South Korea in your life. Our second card for reading is the King of Swords. This card means that you're going to be very smart and rational by applying a job at South Korea. And the last card for reading is the Ace of Swords. This card means that this is going to be the beginning of lots of an internet and also straight to a point by getting a job here. So yeah, you're going to get a job at working at South Korea and okay. Hope that answers your question. And yes, I will do a reading on the Crybaby Andy. You told me that I'll stay here for 2 months. Yeah, I did. Maybe she might change. I mean, I could be one. Uh, Okay, Holy Toast, so here's your reading for Crybaby Andy, better known as Andy Ho. Okay, our first card for reading is the High Priest in reverse. This card means that Crybaby Andy, aka Andy Ho, is not going to use his intuition in his life. Our second card for reading is the Ace of Swords reverse. This card means that he's going to be very irrational and going to use threats on people in his life. And also the last card for reading is the Five of Wands. This card means that crybaby Andy Ho is going to suffer an argument and conflict with someone on YouTube in his life. I think I know who that person is. Me. And other people who hate Andy Ho so much. Hope that answered your question. Yeah, yeah. You got a question to ask? Love Melody. All right, and Silva Michelle, I'll do your reading on that as well. Eight, nine, Okay, Silva. Okay, Silva. Our first card for your reading is the Wheel of Fortune. This card means that your spirit is going to give you luck and fortune in your life. Our second card for reading is the Ten of Wands. This card means that you're going to be suffering stress and burden in your life. And the last card for your reading is the Seven of Wands. This card means that you're going to challenge yourself in your life. So yeah, things are looking well with you so far. Let me see. I'll do. Yes, Holy Toast. I'll do. As you want to be led. As you want, I think you asked a question about where my mom went to casinos today. And I'll do Maximilian Miss reading on that. You're welcome. Okay, the Holy Toast. So, our first card for your reading is the Six of Pentacles. This card means that Maximilian Mist is going to be very generous in his life. Our second card for his reading is the Seven of Cups. This card means that Maximilian Mist is going to suffer illusions, hallucinations, and wishful thinking in his life. And the last for your reading is the Ten of Wands. This card means that Maximilian is going to suffer stress and burden in his life. So yeah, things are not looking too well with Maximilian in his life. Can you please make it clear how long I'll stay in Korea for? Yeah, probably like 2 months or something like that, or 3. Like time has changed and stuff. Alright, I'll do Ashley Wan's reading as well. I'll do Eric Lake as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just try to rewind right back at that. Yeah, your question was answered already. Did I do your question already? Oh wait, your question didn't answer yet. I'll do your question right now, love Melody. Alright, what is current stream for me? Okay, our first card for me is the Three of Cups. This card means that S is feeling that he wants to celebrate with you by having a party with you in your life. Our second card for your reading is the Ten of Cups. This card means that S wants to be very happy with you and your family and friends in your life. And although the last card for your reading is the Queen of Pentacles. This card means that S is very, very practical and abundant with you in your life. So yeah, seeing looking out well with you and that's so far. Yes, Maria, you can ask. What's your question? Hi, Para. And does Eric Lake have a feeling for me? Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Our first card for reading as you want is the Ten of Swords. This card means that S is feeling that he wants to end the relationship with disaster and ruin with you in life. Our second card for your reading is the Six of Wands. This card means that, wait, I mean, sorry about that. I meant the Ten of Swords. This card means that Eric Lake, it feels like he wants to end in a disaster and ruin with you in life. Our second card for reading is the Six of Wands. This card means that S wants to be very successful with you. Eric wants to be very successful with you in your life. And although the last card for your reading is the Devil. This card means that the Eric Lake wants to be addicted by having a negative relationship by having sex with you in your life. I think he also have a sex addiction as well. So yeah, I don't think that Eric Lake doesn't have real feeling with you. All he cares about is having sex with no real love. Sorry about that. Hey South WH, how you doing? Did anyone else have any questions to ask? Oh, Maria asked this. Hi, can I ask who coming towards to me in love for a long-term relationship? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, our first card for reading, Maria, is the Ten of Cups. This card means that your love is going to be very happy with you and your family and friends in your life. Our second card for reading is the Six of Wands. This card means that your love is going to be very successful with you in your life. And although the last card for reading is the Six of Cups. This card means that your love is going to be someone that you met in the past in your life, perhaps in childhood as well. So yeah, I think you're gonna have a good relationship with your love coming towards you, Maria. Yes, you can get a general reading. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. 5, 6. Yes, someone in the past. Probably a childhood friend or a high school friend. Or even a college friend. Thank you. Yeah, okay, and this is your general read, so W8. Levels. Okay, our first card for readings of W8 happens to be the Lovers. This card means they're going to make good choices in your life. Our second card for reading is the Five of Cups. This card means you're going to suffer sadness and mourning in your life. And our last card for reading is the Fool Reverse. This card means they're going to be very foolish and naive, and also going to take high risk situations in your life. So yeah, see, I'm not looking too well with your tarot reading. Sorry about that. Do you have a boyfriend? Actually, I'm straight. I know I don't have a boyfriend. Sorry about that. Although I do have like a lot of LGBT friends on social media. Thank you anyway. So, does anyone else have any question to ask or for general reading to bear? Hello, the magician. How you doing? That's. Do you got a question? Do you got a general reading or a question to ask? What is fun trying to manifest between us? Alright. I mean, okay, the magician. Our first card for reading is the Eight of Pentacles. This card means that Bun wants to learn his new talents and skills by educate himself by something new and original as well. Or it might be her. Or they. Our second card for reading is the Page of Pentacles. This card means that Bun is going to educate himself by learning something new and original as well with her. And our last card for reading is the Four of Cups. This card means that Bun is feel very boring and feel very discontent and unmotivated with your life. So yeah, I mean, I think the last card is kind of bad. Sorry about that. So, does anyone else have any questions to ask? How would my life be like without my mom? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I can't be your boyfriend, Caramel, Dodgy, Anthony, Iman, Joyce. Sorry. Plus, I don't know you very well, so yeah. Wait, are you gonna be my sugar daddy? Do that candy? Yeah. I'm just going. Oh, wait, I see one. Our first card for reading is the Two of Cups. This card means that you're going to have a relationship with someone in your life after your mom passed away. Our second card for reading is the Seven of Pentacles. Damn, that sign is very loud. Anyway, the Seven of Pentacles means that you're going to be very patient in your life. And although the last card for reading is the Queen of Swords, this card means you're going to be very smart and as also with a sharp turn in your life. So yeah, things are going to look well after your mom passed away. I hope that answered your question.
Any thoughts on his missing assets would be a big help to us.
I'm going to pick up my stuff. Actions of course was final, but the place was empty.
Yeah, your parent dad did.
Russell is not a nice man.
Will I ever be independent by myself? So I will be responsible then if my mom passes. Yes, Azwan, you will be very responsible when your mom passes.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll do your reading next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes. I got some phone description and should find spread.
Should I apologize?
Only if there's anything that's something to apologize for.
Alright, our first card for reading is the Fool. This card means that this is the beginning of your independence in your life, Saul. Our second card for reading is the Knight of Cups. This card means they're going to be very sensitive and be very romantic and seductive in your life by being independent. And although the last card for reading is the Three of Wands. This card means they're going to be cooperating with other people who are trying to be independent in your life. So yeah, I think you're going to be independent in your life, Sav. Hope that answered your question. Okay. Will my finances be okay financially when my mom passes? You're welcome. Yeah. Will I find a bit of a chocolate man for myself? Why am I? Oh, right, I'll do your finance first. Okay, for Asiwan, our first card for reading is the Empress. This card means that you're becoming very creative, with abundance, and nurturing as well. When we just finance. Our second card for reading is the Queen of Pentacles. This card means they're going to be very abundant, nurturing, and practical with your finance as your mom passed. And although the last card for reading is the Two of Cups. This card means that you're going to be a very, wow, that they're going to start having a romantic and a relationship and also a friendship as well with your finance. So yeah, seeing I'm looking well with your finance so far. Will I find a beautiful chocolate man myself? Me that's a black man. Oh, a caramel, jockey, Anthony, in my choice. I'll do your reading next. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We go. Take a look at a suspect.
Gender consistent poison execution done by woman.
Oh, these cards are good. Okay, our first card for reading is the Ace of Pentacles. This card means they're becoming very sensual, and this is the beginning of money and finance by looking for a wonderful black man in your life. Our second card for reading is the Seven of Pentacles. This card means they're going to be a very slow, that you're going to be very patient in your life with a slow process by finding a black man in your life. And the last card for reading is the Two of Pentacles. This card means they're going to be gaining multitasking, multiple responsibilities and obligations. So all these three cards happen to be pentacles. So yeah, you'll be able to find a black man in your life. Uh, Caramel Jockey Anthony Irma Joyce. Without Capital Guzman, the drug lord in prison, or someone planning to hurt him. I'm not following the Nightbot, Moon Wayne. Sorry about that.
Let me see your hands.
One, two, three. How many inches would my son man be? Wait, are you talking about his penis? What? Okay, I don't know. I mean, okay, I'm thinking about blocking you.
You got anything?
Irish ladies not our black women.
Well, I'm not gonna. Poison. It's alien possible.
Insecticide.
Nasty stuff. From the
What a son of a
Carl Frost.
Alright, let me see what the card has to say about this. I think that was a troll. Okay, our first card. Block him. Yeah, I did. Linda Massey. Okay, our first card for reading is the Ten of Pentacles. This card means that El Chapo is going to lose like a lot of money. He's also going to gain family problems while he was in jail. Yes, Samba Gafu. What's your question? Our second card for reading is the Hermit Reverse. This card means they're going to be very rejected by other people by not taking people's advices as well. And our third and last card for reading is the Full Reverse. This card means that El Chapo is going to be very foolish and naive in his life. Hi, Bartman. Thanks for crossing that for me. You're welcome, Soup. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take very risks as well. Is there someone soon in my life towards love? I am single. Sure, I'll do your reading. Okay, Samba. Our first card for reading is the Six of Pentacles. This card means you're going to be becoming very generous by finding new love in your life. Our second card for reading is the Sun. The Sun. This card means you're going to be very happy with your loved one in your life. And the last card for reading is the Two of Wands. This card means that you and your loved one is off to a very good start in your life. So yeah, seeing looking well with your new loved one.
Guess what? The waiter doesn't
Does
even
they all
know
have enemies in her family and friends?
This is love tabs. Death
Okay,
traps.
does anyone else have any other questions to ask?
This is things that go boom and things that go boom. This is all the drama you sports, breaking news, and
Sure.
Whoa, it's okay, it's my place. Welcome to the IRS. You suck, come here, suck. Right over here, right next to me. Sir, put that down, please. Okay, Frank.
Hey, let him go, son. Yeah, this is our
Okay, our first card for your reading is the Ten of Swords. This card means that your correspondent wants to end with you in disaster and ruin in your love life. Our second card for reading is the Judgment. This card means that Bison is going to judge you in a positive, major way in life. And although the last card for reading is the Four of Swords. This card means that Bryson wants to take a break with your relationship in your life. So I don't think he's not going to be in your relationship. Sorry about that. I wish there was a better reading on that part. Does anyone else have any other questions to ask?
If you're expecting to see more so something, bro, you get the wrong guy.
My opinion, Mr. Dawson.
Hi CJ, how you doing?
Right guy. So, this is decide. It was found all over Mr. Brewer's office.
Does Jennifer Lopez have enemies? Alright, that's good.
Mistake.
Killing Mr. Brewer, paying taxes of $3 million.
30,000. The 2 dozen. This was to my wife's life insurance.
Show me your policy.
Mistakes. Threw him out of my house.
I'm supposed to have like a few haters, so let's see what the card said.
Finally gave up. Took my house. And as long as I deliver my payments on time, I can keep the business.
Obviously, you didn't pay up.
No, see, that's just the thing. I was never late. I just delivered a payment. He took my business A.
Now that sounds like one.
You just said I was on the DDT list. I wasn't allowed to go.
Okay, our first card for reading is the Six of Swords reverse. This card means that Jennifer Lopez's enemies problems is not going to go away that easily to bother her and stuff. Our second card for reading is the Nine of Wands reverse. This card means that Jennifer Lopez's enemies is being in defensive and they're not going to stand up against Jennifer Lopez in her life. And our last card for reading is the Knight of Cups reverse. This card means that Jennifer Lopez's enemies is very emotionally disturbed, who's also very flattery and deceptive,
You guys all right?
and also passive aggressive as well. So yeah, I think Jennifer Lopez has enemies.
Good job. I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want the truth. Did your dad send you to Simons with the poison?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, hi Benta. I'm almost going to end the stream soon. Okay. First is Moon Wayne, and then last but not least, your reading, Binka. Four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10.
Fix things.
Mm, 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 mm,
Dad,
mm.
it's not doing too good. Since my mom died.
Okay, and you believe the IRS agent did, right?
Alright, Moonrain. Our first card for reading is the Ace of Swords. This card means that this is the beginning of logic and intellect, and also go straight to a point by getting married. Our second card for reading is the Seven of Wands. This card means that you're going to make a huge challenge with getting married in your life. And our last card for reading is the Moon Reverse. This card means that truth and honesty will be revealed with you by getting married in a positive, major way in your life. So yeah, you're going to get married, Moon. I think her enemies happen to be uh, either a non-binary or male or female who used to be probably her ex-boyfriend. Okay, I'm going to do final reading for tonight, and the last reading is going to be a bankup test. Do you see me getting the dates of my business meeting this week?
He's just gonna bring you this. I tracked down his real estate.
Oh, good. Someone else has this.
Thought so. He slew of warehouses in they were already seized. That doesn't belong to us. It's owned by a golden chariot. Only a P.O. box listed.
I don't think that sounds like a real name.
That's what I thought. So I checked out all of Russell's relatives, their associates, nothing.
What about pets? You know how sneaky people are when they're hiding from other pets.
Alright.
I don't have a list.
Our first card for reading is the Nine of Swords. This card means they're going to be worried about the dates of the business reading this week. Our second card for reading is the King of Swords. This card means they're going to be becoming very smart and rational by getting a business reading of a date in your life. And the last card for your reading is the Seven of Cups. This card means they're going to suffer illusions with hallucinations and wishful thinking and confusion by the business of the date. So I don't think I'm not looking well with you and your date. So yeah. Well, everybody, that's all. That's all the readings I could do for tonight. So anyway, I'll come back again tomorrow at 4:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I do free tarot readings live stream. So bye, everybody.